message across. In fact, I feel therapy and counseling should be a very huge part of every college, every workforce.
It should be mandatory.
In Lintas, we used to have a doctor.
Yeah. I remember.
Doctor, we don't need as much as a mental health practitioner.
Correct.
A
Absolutely.
therapist. Seriously.
Yeah.
He talks a lot,
I want to talk about this whole Monday morning blues. I have a farm 100 kilometers from here.
You have a farm.
Where I'm sitting. Yeah. A farmer doesn't have Monday morning blues.
Yeah.
A farmer will never have.
It's not a choice.
And they have bigger crisis than all of us.
Absolutely.
They don't understand what a Monday is. Their bigger crisis is the climate change and how suddenly a storm can come and ruin
the rains are screwing them up.
months of work. And there are a lot of challenges there too. So you spoke about, and there is something, and while all this is happening, there's something which we need to talk about, and that's something I'm working very deeply with it, and I'm working because it's on mental health.
Okay.
The young mind and the younger people are having huge mental challenges, and this is happening in the workforce, and this is happening in the institutions, and it is the pressure which we are building on our young minds much more. And you did mention about it, and I feel that we have built a lot of pressure on them, and it's a pressure of the system, the social media pressure of looking good, like half the I don't know about Malaysia, but there are a lot of suicides committed by
globally.
Who do TikTok reels and they went through look at, and I'm really worried, and I hope it doesn't come true, but somebody needs to address this. See what happens. I'm an influencer now. I'm 30. Okay. I have 1 million followers.
Yep.
I'm just giving you. After a point,
the
followers are there in numbers, but they are not active. Because how long will I be relevant?
Correct.
How long will I be relevant? There'll be new platforms, there'll be new influencers, there'll be new things. How long will I be relevant? How long will I... Because see, we are not taught these young minds how to reinvent themselves.
Yep.
Yeah. So now we are seeing the good side of it.
Yeah.
But what happens when the sun doesn't shine on them? And something which will definitely come up, and mark my words. And we have been talking about this, and how do we get into that space? And you are out there. See, it's like a film, a female actor. It's a very male-dominated world, like a Shah Rukh Khan or a Salman Khan. Till 50, they are dancing, gambling with girls. Okay,
yeah.
But look at the ladies. They are 35. They have children, and then their roles start depleting, and then after a point, they can't. Their body changes.
Correct.
And they go through a lot.
Yep.
And it's just not fair. And we have to think about all these things. We need conversation, and we need mature and right conversation in this space, which is not happening.
Yeah.
And we are so coming to the point is, now I'm working on in a deep way, and I will announce and probably use you and your platform also.
Sure.
Get that message across. In fact, I feel therapy and counseling should be a very huge part of every college, every workforce.
It should be mandatory.
In Lintas, we used to have a doctor.
Yeah. I remember.
We don't need as much as a mental health practitioner.
Correct. Absolutely.
A therapist. Seriously.
Yeah.
If a doctor would come and check, took yeah, and then you remember
Yeah.
somebody would cough, and who
Yeah.
would go? All the above 40 people would go.
Correct.
We need that doctor definitely. It's a good
Yeah.
thing to have. So we have to tell the HR people in every
Yeah.
agency ki instead
Yeah.
of organizing lunches, organize this.
Yes. This is like I said, right? This is
It's a
uh, it's a
boss.
mandate.
In the stories, na,
Yeah.
because I'm approachable.
Yeah. So I'm
The
sure the
kinds of
students share a
stories
lot
I
with you.
hear from young
Yeah.
students, my
Yeah.
God, a lot of parents have been cruel. Let me use that word
Mm-hmm.
without knowing that they are cruel.
Yes,
Without
absolutely.
knowing that they
Because that knowledge is only not there, right, sir?
are. Hmm.
It's not there. So
Hmm.
when you, and I'm telling you, this is with most. I'm talking about Asian parents. Or I don't know about the West, but when a
Yeah.
kid tells the parents or decides to open up about certain thing, what is the first reaction? It's like, hey, don't think all this, huh? This is nothing. Go either do your studies or go to focus on what you want to. All these things is good in movies.
Yeah.
This is the response they get, right? So what do you expect, kids? Where will they open up? So it's all bottled in.
Yes.
And I know for a matter of fact that actually, sir, um, someone I knew, and this person, because this person was having similar issues, he used to open up to his friends in the gaming community. Now you think about the channel, because he feels that those people, of course, they don't know him in person as such, right? They're in some other part of the world. So he's opening to strangers and they're listening to him. He's not expecting any solution, but the matter of fact is that there's someone to listen to his side of the story is a huge deal versus him opening to his loved ones at home and which they won't understand. Most of them, 90%, right? And that's where he or she will bottle it eventually. And then that when that blast happens, then it goes into different shapes and forms, right? There have been unfortunate cases, and you know, there are very few out there who have come out of it, luckily, So that's kind of the reality of the society, wherever. It doesn't matter you're in India or wherever. But it's kind of nice to hear you are actually working on something, because I'm sure, like what you just said, like your kids they have crazy horror stories about,
Oh yeah.
um, you
And
know.
and and listen, it
Hmm.
starts in school, huh? Today
Yeah.
starts in school. Means
Yeah,
I'm talking of 11, 12. See,
yeah,
listen, with the opening up of the digital world,
yeah,
they have access to every junk also. You
exactly.
cannot, you cannot, no parent can shield them from it, and
Yeah,
it should just be the guardrails. You should
yeah,
say, hey, I'm here to talk to you, and all that.
yes,
It starts there. Second
yeah,
is bullying,
yep,
body shaming,
yep,
uh, this whole overt. See, so a lot of young people,
yeah.
even before they
Pressure of looking good
I'm talking
in
of
in
15, 16, and
yeah,
then they come to college, junior, undergrad. Uh,
yep,
they you they have to look good.
yep,
They're only seen through filters.
exactly.
Okay,
And they get
so
trolled on online.
that, and suddenly they become an unreal version of themselves, and they have to keep up with that image. That
Yeah,
is one. So there are multiple their sexuality, even
yep,
if they are gays or
yep,
bisexuals or LGBTQ plus
yeah,
whatever
yeah,
plus. I all these, and especially from where we come from, and
mm,
we have to be sensitive.
yeah,
We need very serious conversation. In fact, I feel our politicians and the lawmakers are the
mm,
most insensitive towards this. And trust me, we are going to have bigger issues. And it's there, it's there. So like whole this whole Tinder. or dating apps
Yeah, dating app. Yeah.
are very, very good and bad.
Yeah.
So we need some kind of discussion,
Mm.
conversation, which will
Mm.
make. I'm not saying regulate it. In fact, regulate is the last thing one should do.
Nah, exactly. I agree with that.
Yeah, we should
Because the
not
more,
regulate anything. In fact, we should say if this happens, so it's
yeah,
like this. It's like a plane. We
yeah,
cannot stop an accident, but if an accident happens, this is what we need to do. We need
yep,
to tell and sensitize everybody for that, and
yeah,
say, and I love the plane analogy. Ki you enter the plane and they say that, in case of any emergency, and this is across the world, that industry
yep,
has taught us that. So we need to say, in case you have an issue, you need to go to a counselor, and in
yep,
case somebody is bullying you, or somebody is trying to touch you inappropriately, this is what you need to do. Or you need this is what you're facing in social media, that's not the real world. All this needs to be regular and bombarded and very clearly said at every
yep,
stage to a young person, till
yeah,
they are about 25, 30, till they have a little
yeah.
stability.
So in fact, I feel this conversation
Agree?
should be right from school, sir.
Yes, yes, yes,
You know,
yes.
from absolutely from standard whatever, second, third, or whatever that is,
Yeah,
from right from young age, wherein
yes,
kids know what is right and what is wrong, and the parents are open enough. Of course, it's going to take some time, especially with our society, but
yes.
I'm sure there are parents now which are slowly, learning about it, um, uh, getting to know about things, because now even they have been opened up to, because of the whole YouTube and everything, whatever they consume,
Hmm.
they also are exposed to this, which then they get a shock and they're like, no, I hope that's happening. But of course, it's a long battle to fight.
No, no,
But
no.
I'm sure,
It is a battle that it's not a battle. It's
yeah,
something that needs to be addressed
yes,
with great sense of urgency. I'm saying this because I am in that confession room. A major part of of people who do not understand are fogies, like old people like
yeah,
us, the
yep,
parents,
yep,
the uh, the uh, the teachers,
yep,
and the bosses.
mm-hmm,
All this you do not understand. So,
yeah,
Kapil Dev made a statement about 2 weeks back or 3 weeks back.
okay,
ये वर्कलोड, ये मेंटल हेल्थ में समझता ही नहीं हूँ. अरे, आपका जॉब है बोल करना, जाके बोल करो, नहीं तो आप खेलो मत आईपीएल. I found it was a very insensitive comment.
mm, mm,
Not because it's like saying women, if they have periods, that's the way their body is. So
correct,
they should not work. It's that kind of comment.
yeah, yeah,
See, because when Kapil Dev played cricket, he played only for 3 months or for 2 months.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
the schedule wasn't this crazy,
Yeah, it was not this crazy. That is one.
right?
He didn't
Yeah,
have to. He didn't have trolls.
yep,
He didn't have trolls who on one bad performance. Today you will see we have played badly.
correct.
You will see the same Virat Kohli who was lauded. The
With the
same people who said, "Oh, he's so great" and all that,
Yeah,
will
yeah,
say,
yeah,
"How did you drop that catch of Ashwin?"
yep,
I don't know whether you saw that. He
yeah,
dropped a sitter. Hota hai. It
correct,
just fell off his hand.
yeah,
That's Virat Kohli dropping a catch.
yep.
So these same guys will say, "Arey, that we would have won that game if that catch." You know.
And then they'll blame the daughters, the kids, the wives, and everything will be part of
Then
the
they will get
trolling.
their families
Yes,
into it.
correct, correct.
Look at the pressure their families have. Who knows Kapil Dev's kids or Ravi Shastri's kids? The
Yeah,
cameras were never on in their face.
yeah,
But
yeah,
look at Tendulkar's kids
yeah, yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
ये सब. And आगे जाते जाते we are, because सबके हाथ में ये आ गया है
Correct.
device, which people will come and shit on your in your space, and
Absolutely.
move out. People
Sir,
love shitting in other space,
oh yeah, that's become
and and these are the people themselves who need help.
yeah, yeah. The keyboard warriors.
Huh?
The keyboard warriors they're called,
Yeah,
right? The
yeah. So I find them like sad people who hide behind these screens.
I'm sir.
I in WhatsApp, some of my friends are so negative. Anybody
Yeah, yeah,
says
yeah.
they're always pouncing on someone else. I said, "Kya baat hai?" It's just not.
I know for a matter of fact about someone back home who gets paid almost in literal terms, 10 rupees a tweet, right, to support a certain political party and bash someone else, which is actually his side earning, right? But
Yeah.
that's the fact. Now then comes someone taking a stand on a certain thing, right?
Hmm.
uh, these keyboard warriors will just hound them, and
Yes.
and
Yes.
that's the world we are living in, unfortunate truth, right? So I hear you, sir. I just want to like deviate a bit on mental health, you trying to bridge the gap between the kids and the professionals. It's not the kids, I would say the system, the education system of art college specific, and the professionals working outside, right, like myself. But I want to know now that what is Zahir Mirza in class like?
I think we should get someone. Oh, I
No,
wear this.
I'm sure you
I,
have.
I
See,
I am dressed like this. So
okay,
I wear harems. uh, you know,
I'm not
and
surprised.
and uh, I'm
Yeah,
funny. I am extremely funny. That's what
yeah.
I think.
You
Um,
are, which is you
uh,
are. As much as we spoke so much serious subject, people who know you. I want to
so
tell the audience, and I also
mm,
before we go ahead, I want to just tell the audience, please like, share, and subscribe. I know you're liking this conversation, and please help the channel. Okay. So yes, sir.
yeah.
So okay,
So
what? Okay, one is you're funny. Of course, I know that. What is okay when Zahir Mirza enters the class, right? Give me an example of what's the assignment like. Is there an assignment system, or there's absolutely the system is completely upside down when you enter the class?
it's upside down. I shouldn't be saying this because I'll be held against it. But TK, I don't give a damn.
We live in a free world, sir.
So no. So see, listen, we need to teach as much as we need. Assignments doesn't necessarily mean you're teaching. I need to teach which college teaches you punctuality, which college teaches you discipline, which
Mhm.
college teaches you responsibility, which college teaches you to deal with failure, which
Yeah.
college teaches you to collaborate,
Yep.
which college teach all these are definitely important, more
Agree.
important than giving that assignment, because assign if you have all this, the byproduct will be assignment. I believe that, especially in practice oriented, creative oriented, not like
Mm, mm,
you
mm.
should uh, have some bit of theory, some bit of practice,
Mhm.
and they should they should come up with a body of work which is studied by which is evaluated by a panel,
Fair
and
enough.
we need to mentor them and teach them through their work, and look at varied students here.
Yep.
So there is a student who loves graffiti,
Uh-huh.
and he likes uh, you know uh, uh, juggling. So I
Yep.
have a student like that,
Yep.
and there is another student who's good illustrator
Mm-hmm.
and who's good watercolor illustrator, uh, and a third student is a snake catcher.
Snake catcher.
Yeah, he's a certified snake catcher,
Wow.
and and he's a person who makes interesting models. Now there are three different kinds of kids. We are giving them the same assignment and coming up with an output. We are actually doing disservice to their talent and to the industry or to the country, whatever, wherever we are doing, because we need to say, hey, that's interesting what he's doing. Let's so imagine we have a creative approach towards understanding snakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know about SpongeBob,
Mm-hmm.
huh?
What about SpongeBob?
Do you know SpongeBob? You've seen SpongeBob, right?
Uh-huh.
But
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you the SpongeBob story. Stephen Hillenburg, who was born in 1961, is an
Mm-hmm.
American animator, writer, producer, director, and a marine science educator. He's actually a marine biologist who was working on educating people on marine biology
Uh-huh.
in okay in Orange County Marine Institute in 1984. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
And there, since he was an outlier and he was an interesting guy, he created a comic called the Intertidal Zone, because that space in Orange County has an intertidal zone. Okay.
Right.
And he used to explain to people how important this ecosystem is and how is the intertidal zone. Do you know that there are marine sponges
Ah,
called Aplycina fistularis?
right.
Actually a marine sponge. Okay, it's a creature, it's a organism. It looks like this, like a sponge, and it's abundant in the Caribbean. Okay.
Wow.
And he created a character called, this is the first version of the SpongeBob.
So
SpongeBob
interesting.
went
I had
on to
no idea about this. Wow.
win, okay, win, and of course it was called Sponge Boy, and
Yeah,
so
to begin with.
look
Yeah.
at, and it has won 218 prizes, and and including 75 victories and trophies.
Yeah.
And 2007, Obama called it the most his most favorite.
Character.
Isn't it interesting? From where to where? We have to think differently.
So then, so okay, just to add
How
to
did
that,
we get there? How did we get there? How did we get there? I said, how do you evaluate? So I was talking about the
yes,
snake catcher. Now the snake
yes,
catcher can do something interesting with, because his knowledge of snakes, he can do some great graphics. He can use that, and we need that kind of knowledge base with an art uh,
point of view.
practitioner who can give us that.
Yeah.
But what we will tell him, make a logo,
Yeah,
design.
yeah, 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 yeah.
We tell him that. So we have to think with their strengths
Yeah,
and use them. That's where being a good teacher helps. So I
yeah.
want to be that. There are a lot of people who think I'm a nutcase, which they are right. I am,
In a good way.
but I am a sexy nutcase.
Oh, no one can deny that. But this is good fun. So just to add to that, so in
So
every
this
every class of
interestingly
yours,
is I share stories like this in class.
ah, right,
This
right.
is my one of the
One of the stories you want to share with the
I
kids,
now this presentation is what I put up
right,
and I
right,
tell them. Then someday I
right,
tell them the Tupperware story,
right.
and then I'll tell them the Velcro story, or I will
Mm,
tell them the Post-it story, and I will
mm.
tell them how sneakers were born, and
So then, so okay, so this is much more of a storytelling session wherein there's a lot to take in for kids, especially kids who come from a background which they're not kind of fortunate enough to explore to a lot of things like these, right? And And then what happens? So is it okay? Is it just a story session wherein kids kind of download and then they go out and express themselves the way they want
So
to?
I keep throwing these things out.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I am very interested in what they like.
Agree.
So, yes, there's a very quiet girl
Uh,
who keeps very quiet
mm,
uh, and doesn't talk much and doesn't come to class and all that.
mm,
Yesterday, I put up a story of P.L. Deshpande.
uh-huh.
I put it on
Pula
in my
Deshpande. Yeah,
Instagram,
yeah,
Pula Deshpande. Pula
yeah,
Deshpande. And I
yeah.
wrote genius. And she said, totally agree. Then
Mm-hmm.
at that time, I was there and I said, isn't he a total genius?
Yeah,
She said, yes. And I said, are you a fan of? She said, I love reading Marathi literature. I said, fantastic. And I'm a big fan of Marathi novels and Marathi
yeah,
literature. Now, that she would never have said in a normal class
yeah,
or this is the classroom. This is an extended classroom. Then I
yeah,
said, very good. And do you know, since you're studying, now I have to get her interested because she's not
yeah.
interested in college. Do you know that P.L. Deshpande's brother was a teacher in JJ School of Arts, in JJ Institute of Applied Art, your college? She said, really? By the way, Mandar, did you know this?
I didn't know that. This is new
Yes.
news to me as well.
It's not new news, it's big. Is that is the problem. That is the problem. So, P.L. Deshpande's brother was Ramakant Deshpande.
Okay.
And he was there in our college as a lecturer and he used to teach.
Mm.
He is the one who inspired Nana Patekar to become what so look at the curve. So Nana Patekar used to do plays during those times, and not
Uh-huh.
only was he there, Damu Kenkre was there. So I have got her interested. So this is how I teach. You have to talk at that level. You have to get into what
Mm.
they're interested. There is some girl who dresses up beautifully and every sharp nail. Clearly, her art bent is through fashion. So why am I telling her to do an ad for something else?
Finally, I understood what goes
What
in your
else?
classroom,
Yes, I do. I do.
which is so important for me to, and especially for the viewers
Hmm.
who would be watching it, to understand what it's like to be in Mr.
Yeah,
Zahir
yeah,
Mirza's class.
yeah. So I want to share something else. I taught them mind mapping. This is how I excite them before class. I send them on WhatsApp like a teaser 8 days before. Every day I
Hmm.
send them one. See this? Hmm?
Yeah,
I use this as creative expression, and they are like, I. This is my brand knowledge. We are doing what branding. We are
yeah,
we are getting them excited to come to class,
correct.
right? So this is what I do.
Nice.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This at least, like what he just said, teasers, which kind of I'm looking forward to this particular session with you,
Yes. So now I
and
have
and
8 of
and I
them.
know when I
Huh.
get into the class what I should be expecting in this particular.
Yes. Yes. Then I share this kind of things also.
Mm,
Okay. In
mm,
between.
uh-huh,
Okay. Then I share. I get a quote. I make a good poster out of it.
uh-huh,
Right.
uh-huh.
So now
Nice.
I'm not expecting everybody to change. Now this is what happened in the mind map. So each of them presented, and
Okay, got it.
each of
You want to
them
make it
presented.
full screen, sir? You want to make it
Huh?
like you want to make it full screen? Just maximize the
Yeah, yeah,
green button. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
that
yeah.
it's
I
easy.
know. Yeah.
I know. Of course. Sorry, sir.
Like this.
So nice.
Yeah.
So this is their
Look at
result
the
of
happy
the session.
spaces. Yeah.
This is the result of your session.
Yeah. This is how the session. It's like a celebration. Okay.
Nice.
So,
That white sculpture behind.
huh?
The white
Yeah.
sculpture behind.
So, so it's a very interesting life I lead actually. So,
No, this is so nice. So nice to see someone actually enjoying what he's doing,
oh yes.
which is very critical. And
Oh,
in your
like
words,
and then I encourage. I show them my college identity card.
wow,
This was my
look at
college
that
identity
handsome
card.
boy.
So there they see me how I was like this. So all this is very interesting, you know.
Yeah,
Then one day I shared the story of the or Don Draper said this, and I told them the
yep,
story of the safety pin. So
yeah.
it's always interesting.
So nice.
मजा आता है actually. Or
Which is the key part, right? Which not all enjoy,
huh?
but I can clearly see from what you are sharing those examples and how you're trying to make a difference. You are enjoying it. It's like your passion project.
Oh yes. See, oh, this is very interesting now, and I encourage this. So this is me dancing in the yellow bench,
Uh-huh.
jumping. It also tells them that I'm not a Buddha. I'm not old. You know?
Oh,
So they've taken the picture, right? Not a bad thing.
oh, beautiful.
Okay. By the way, this is how I dress in college. So
Yeah, I mean, I know, so I'm not surprised. But for the audience, this is Mr. Zahir Mirza.
uh,
Yeah,
so
full figure.
yeah. So I do this,
Nice,
and
nice.
this is interestingly now I'm going to show you. This is how the first yellow bench was painted. This was 3 years.
Ah, nice.
So, and this is the beauty of JJ's kids, you know.
Yeah.
This is the first bill. You see, you know.
Oh, the one you were talking earlier about the kids sent you.
They have written 130 rupees thinner, black stainer, masking tape. They paid 35
Wow.
rupees. Shashank spent 810 rupees. You know. So, so this is the bench. This is how the bench looked before, and look at how they're cleaning up the
Yeah,
space. You know,
yeah.
this is the
So
first
nice.
design of the bench. Can you see of
Ah,
the screen of the? Huh?
so nice.
This is the first
This is
cushion that
great,
was bought.
man.
Okay,
This is
look at the.
great. Yeah.
Okay, now this is a
Of
and this
course.
is
Another sexy man.
okay. Now see that was 3 years back. Now I'm
Ah,
coming to something recently. Okay,
okay.
I showed them this. You know, there are yellow
Ah,
benches in the world also. You know,
yeah,
so I share all this. So
yeah.
basically, we have to keep them engaged. You know.
Yeah. I think that is what is going to like.
Now a young student.
Hey, I
Okay.
saw this. I saw this. But please
Yes.
share. Please share.
Yeah. So now just I'll make it full screen. He has made a
Yeah,
model of the yellow bench. See now,
yeah.
can you see the journey of the yellow bench
Yes.
from that design?
Yeah.
And this is 4 batches behind or 5 batches behind them
Yeah.
or ahead of them. They designed something, and now these kids are taking it forward. So it has become a movement of sorts, you know.
Yeah.
So
So nice.
yeah. So and look,
I'm sh-
so
Sir, I'm
happy.
sure.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna again shamelessly say this, since you are a friend of Mr. Ranveer Singh, and I'm sure he's dying to flash his new costume on this yellow bench of yours very soon.
Yes, yes. He wants to. I want to get him, but we
No,
have
no, it will be great if he
really big.
comes. But sir,
Amazing, no? You know the special thing of a yellow bench. I'm glad we are talking about the yellow bench.
yeah,
We spoke
yeah.
about very
I
serious
want to
things
come on the
there.
yellow bench, sir. I'm shamelessly saying this, self-inviting myself. I want to meet the students because I want to see what are students like now. You know,
And,
uh, more than 15 years out of college, and I want to meet
you
the
know, you
students.
know, you know, each yellow bench costs us about 25 to 30,000 bucks.
What do you
So
mean, each
we've
yellow
done,
bench?
yeah, each one of them. So we have actually spent over 3 lakhs, over about around 2.5 lakhs, less than that. 2 lakhs to kharcha kiya hi hai na. We have spent because we have done 7 of them.
Okay, so to make one.
To to hold one yellow bench, we need that kind of money.
No,
Do
so
you
you're
know
talking
the
about the
magic of
session or you're talking about actual bench?
no. The whole event cost
Setup, the
us
event. Okay,
25
okay.
30K. Okay,
Hmm.
not a single month rupee is taken from the college.
That's
They,
awesome.
they all raise money. They learn that, and
Yeah,
now the students are us. I think we save 4,000 bucks, 5,000, which we can put for the next one. You
nice.
know,
Yeah.
so it's very interesting. It's amazingly interesting.
I want to continue this interesting conversation once again in some other episode where I will invite you again on He Talks a Lot, and
Thank you.
that time we will talk about something else maybe. I don't know at what stage of life in
Was
the
this
in
interesting? Was this
this
interesting?
was awesome. And I think because of the format as well, and you showed certain visuals of it, I think it even more is easier to understand
Yeah, yeah.
because there's a visual context to it, and you that whole journey which you just showed now, it is so nice to see, and I'm so proud about actually I mean, of course, you being a center of it, but also the kids, the students
You
who
know,
are, yeah,
very
huh,
interestingly, I don't know, and since you're sitting in KL,
yeah,
I am going to tell you another thing that is happening.
okay,
There is a new education policy that's being put up in India. It's called the
okay,
new NEP, New Education Policy.
okay,
Okay, which is going to be very futuristic and modern.
okay,
Okay, and we are JJ is connected with Maharashtra State Faculty Development Authority. Two
yeah,
weeks back, we just finished. So, three of us went to teach the faculties of Maharashtra colleges of how to use art. Like, look at SpongeBob has taught us. It
yeah,
was
yeah,
fun,
yeah,
and something fabulous happened. And this is the future of education. We have sugar coated, means we give cough syrup in honey, and we mix sugar and give medicine. But
yeah.
education, we give it in the most boring, shitty way possible, which nobody wants to learn.
But sir, thank you so much once again
Yeah,
to
yeah.
come on. How was it?
Fabulous, man.
You liked
Fabulous. And
it?
it was a good conversation. It would be an
Yeah.
interesting conversation for others to listen to. And this is a proposal I have for you. Why
Okay.
don't you set up podcast of JJ?
Yeah.
I would love to, and you're an
Yeah.
alumni. You should lead
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you
Okay.
so much once again.
So
It was a
so
pleasure
so
talking to
good.
you.
Hmm. Chalo,
Yeah.
bye. I have
Okay.
to
Bye
go.
bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye.
He talks a lot, you know